Boys and girls, welcome to another video. What I want to address is a very common problem. I have no idea how you found this video. I didn't even know how to label it, but it is a common problem, and that is in certain cars, particularly BMW and Mercedes. This car is a Mercedes Benz, it's a 2013 C-Class, and what happens is they have this nice satin finish type of material that feels really good, but it begins to blister up and peel up. And I'm guessing that many of you go online in search of a cure for that. So that's what I want to talk about today. Here we have the dash. Here we have specifically the steering wheel and the controls on the steering wheel. And you can see that the material, while it looks cool, it's got a satin finish, it matches the surrounding parts of the steering wheel. But in fact, we have a problem because it is blistering here specifically, and it is completely come off here specifically. You'll notice that also the mute button, when you're doing a hands-free phone call, you can mute the button, and right there in the corner it is wearing off. Point being is that just because this area of the steering wheel has been finished with this material and it's blistering and peeling off does not necessarily mean that this material or this button or buttons has been created equal, even though they look exactly the same. So that's where, when it comes to car care, cleaning, detailing, that kind of stuff, that it becomes very problematic. So these buttons will become dirty, your steering wheel will become dirty. So how do you deal with this? Is there a fix for this problem? Well, the simple answer is no, there's not. I actually tried to go to the dealership, get this covered under warranty. They told me to go pound sand, which to me sucks. And like I said, not only Mercedes, but BMW, they're notorious for this problem. They either need to change the material or they need to warranty it, in my opinion. So with that said, how do we finesse the moment? That's what I'm going to show you right now. Even though the obvious in this moment, it's kind of like decorating your house. It's the proverbial ripple effect. You want to redo the floor touches the wall, you want to redo the wall, then the walls touch the window coverings, and it just bleeds out. It's the same with detailing. So here you are, you have a problem, you want to clean it, and then you're like, well shoot, if I'm already cleaning this, why not clean the steering wheel? So this video is not about cleaning a steering wheel, which I will be shooting directly after I'm done with this video. This, I want to just deal with finessing the finer parts of these moments. So my go-to product right now currently is Simple Green. No, they're not paying me. It's amazing how many times the second I talk about a product, everyone jumps to the gun. It's like, oh, he must be being endorsed by them. Simple Green doesn't even send me free products, which 1,000 other manufacturers are willing to at least send me free products. Simple Green, I love it. It's a concentrate. You can custom blend it. When it comes to interior detailing, I do mine 10-to-1. 1 part concentrate to 10 equal parts water. In this case, when I'm finessing, I spray directly onto the cloth. Something you need to note. As a rule, particularly on the inside of a car, because there's so many nuances and intricacies, that if you spray something, it's going to dry and sometimes show a different color. Now, if you can't get to it with a cloth or a brush of some kind, now you could have some product, like your cleaner, that is now dried into a tight area that you cannot get into. So often, I will spray the cloth for maximum control, because I know that if the cleaner is on the cloth, if I can't get the cloth in there, then that means cleaner ain't getting in there either, which is both the good news and the bad news, based on whether you're trying to clean a very tight area or not. So in this particular area, because I want to do less damage to this already damaged area, this area that's already beginning to peel, but these controls, they will collect dirt, natural body oils, lotions. If it's a chick's car, she might have makeup, so it will collect dirt. But this chemical, Simple Green, it's very friendly in so many ways, as in biodegradable, non-caustic, non-flammable, all these things. But it's still very effective. So you literally just finesse the moment with your cloth. You go in light, you check your results, and then you decide, okay, I need to go back in for further cleaning. But over here where it's already beginning to blister, That's where if you have allowed your steering wheel to get dirty enough, it may become so watered up with dirt that you will not begin to reveal the full scope of the damage until you start cleaning it. Now as you're cleaning it, this bad ripple effect begins to happen. Because as you're cleaning it, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't clean it without pulling up some of that material. The added element is this, is you don't know, because I've seen some seriously nasty steering wheels, like nasty. Like I could carve my name in the dirt because it's built up that much. The problem is when you have that much dirt, it can hide a lot of stuff. And that much dirt that's been allowed to sit for a long periods of time will do their own form of damage. So as you're cleaning that off, you don't know if the damage was already there and now you're just revealing it, or you don't know if that dirt, because it sat there for so long, did damage in the process. Now as you're cleaning it away, it's an impossible equation to think that you're going to clean it away and keep the good material in place while removing the bad material called dirt. It is a fine balance act in many situations, particularly if you've allowed an excessive amount of dirt buildup to accumulate and now you're trying to finesse it off. But that is the key word, finessing it. So between different types of brushes, big, small, soft, stiff, that's where you have to finesse the moment based on you and your world. And that's where experience comes in. I can look at this and say, hey, there's nothing I can do about that, but I want to make sure that it's clean because it's my steering wheel and now I see that the oils and stuff are building up. I accept that there's nothing I can do about that. So how do I clean it and get better results and accepting the limitations of the moment? So that's a little tutorial for the day. Like I said, next I'm going to be shooting a video on actually my tricks on how to clean a steering wheel, because this steering wheel is in fact very dirty. Whole nother video. So by all means, tune into that when it's uploaded. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know your experience. For example, let me know, if you're watching this, how you found this video. Did you use some specific keywords, for example, like blistering vinyl material inside a car? Interior upholstery cleaning, maybe you kept it very generic. I'm just curious what you did to find this. If in fact you were looking for a fix for blistering surfaces within your car. Like I said, there's some cars that are notorious for using that. BMW, Mercedes are two examples that come to mind immediately. So leave me a comment. By all means, give me a thumbs up if you like what you see. And even better, subscribe for future videos. And until then, we'll see you on the next video.